Welcome, this is episode 28. We are learning 3 to Max and you're watching 5 Minute Max, where you give 5 minutes of your time every day to learn something new, something exciting every day. So, we'll be learning about extended primitives today. Before that, I've been watching television and my team is playing right now on Asia Cup, and they're somehow fighting with Afghanistan. So we hope that our home team wins, and I'll be finishing this one off and start watching that. So let's get on. So on extended primitives, we have already seen what chamfer box can do. The next thing on the menu is oil tank. Oil tank is a little silly name. We don't use them usually on 3 Max, but 3 Max is also insanely popular for video game industry. It's a complete huge industry where you create props for each levels. A level will have many different props, and props can be a tank. If it's an action video game, action type genre, then you'll be needing to create lots of fires or fuels or fumes, and oil tank is one of those primitive shapes which is repeatedly used inside that Unity or any DCC application that finally get translated into a video game engine. So if you're into game development and if you know Unity and will be developing some stages and props, you better know how oil tank works. So let's click on that. Just highlight that on blue right away. You can see the parameters right away, but we'll check them out right after we create one. So let's just drag once. Its creating method is sort of like 3 clicks. So first click, then it goes on the first radius, then it goes on the height, then register that, and the third time you can make it a capsule shape, or just can keep it not 100% capsule shape. I'm not going to go towards that. Just going to make sure it's just mimicking the shape of a oil tank, which is its name, by the way. So let's just get rid of the creation cursor so we can explore its parameters. After oil tank is selected, if you go on the modify tab, we can see the parameters. It has radius, height, and cap segments. Let's put edge faces on from our perspective viewport. If you click on this little button over there, it's actually text. It brings you this menu. You can select that edge faces from there, and you can see there's 2 different methods that it can scale, or parameters can be modified. One is overall and one is centers. Both works differently, but let's just talk about the first ones here, which is radius. So radius can make it chubbier or skinnier. Height, you already know, it's gonna make it longer or shorter. Cap height is something that you'll be considering to use more often in oil tank, because it can really give you the shape of an oil tank. So an oil tank can have a little bit of bend on the top and the bottom, so you can use this one to control it. Use the cap height. It will have a bend parameter. You can use them, but you see the geometry breaks if you're doing it without having enough information. The sides has to be increased, height segments has to be increased, and at the same time you have to make sure that cap height is a reasonable number. Also make sure that this is below 6 definitely, so that somehow it just is mimicking the shape of an oil tank. Let's reduce the radius a bit, and like a sphere on standard primitives, it has slices, so you can check that on, and you can create a pie shape as well with this one. And you can limit that. You can smooth, unsmooth extended primitives, which is the main feature of extended primitives. You can have more controls than the standard primitives. So that's about it. That's your oil tank. 5 minutes almost over. We'll be learning something new, something exciting tomorrow. So see you guys next time.